Hi, so let's get ready with me. I'm gonna go ahead and prep my skin first today. I'm gonna use the TATCH Silk Canvas. This is so good. This is a TATCH primer, and I like to use a brush to just apply it. And look at, you could literally just use this on its own. You really don't need to put any makeup on. It's literally what invisible foundation's supposed to do. Remember the whole invisible foundation? I remember that. And a little goes a long way. Look at that. You really don't even need makeup now. You could just walk out like this. So good. Now I'm just going to do my brows. I'm going to use my Too Faced brow product right here. This is Super Fine Brow Detailer from Too Faced. I have been really liking this one. But first, I need to kind of like groom my brows. What I try to do is kind of like even it out there. I have a lot of hair here, so I don't really fill in that area. I fill in all of the empty areas. Gimme Brow from Benefit Cosmetics. And I'm just gonna define the brow hairs and give the brow hairs some texture. I'm really going for a very soft glam. I feel like soft glam has been so popular, and I think it's gonna continue to stay popular because it's easy. Soft glam is so easy. And you still look like yourself with soft glam, but like a little more snatched. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with some eyeshadow primer. And I always tell you guys, I just love using this. It's such a good everyday eyeshadow primer. If you have oily lids, I definitely recommend using this because if you don't, your eyeshadow is just gonna crease. This also makes eyeshadow come on really, really vibrant. I'm really just chilling, and you know, I'm like, I get ready to go nowhere, and there is nothing wrong with getting ready to go nowhere. I am fully into that. It's like I'm getting ready to go nowhere, but I don't care because I only want to look good for myself and enjoy my life for myself. And I think we should just let people do that. Let people do what they want for themselves. It's okay. Like, give a compliment. It doesn't hurt to give a compliment. Stop asking people, where are you going? Bitch, I'm not going anywhere, but I just want to look good. Do you have a problem? Okay, I'm pulling out my Sweet Peach eyeshadow palette, and that's because I really want to use a little bit of this green because I'm going to match my eyeshadow to my outfit. I know a lot of people don't do that, but I want to do it. Bless your heart color right there. Bless her heart. And we are going to use a very tiny blending brush. And we're just going to kind of create a V on these outer corners. Day to day, I like to experiment with makeup. You'll often see me at an event with like very neutral makeup because I like to go with what I feel like works. But right now, I want to get a little experimenty. Then I'm just going to go on the insides and just kind of smoke this color in using like a really tiny brush. It's like a detail brush because I have like really tiny eyelids. So if I use too big of a brush, it's gonna become like a mess. So I just try to do this. I really love colored eyeshadow, you guys. I love to be interesting. Like, I don't like neutral everything because I feel like it's kind of boring sometimes. No offense to everybody who loves neutrals. It's just not my thing. I mean, I love a good neutral look. I will go for it. But I also like when I could do something like this. It's just so freaking pretty. It's ridiculous how pretty it is. And this is so fast. I'm not gonna do like anything super detailed at all. So I'm just gonna take a clean blending brush and I'm just gonna blend out these edges because they're a little intense right now. I'm gonna take this color here called Georgia, and I'm going to just get a little bit of product on and just gonna blend the edges out just so it's a little bit more softer. It is a lot more softer. And then I'm just gonna go on the outside with Bless Her Heart a little bit more. I'm just gonna get that to like kind of drag a little bit more. Okay, for the center of the lid, I'm gonna do this Just Peachy, and I'm just gonna kind of like just blend it in. So this is my skin corrector. This is from Tinted. This is the Rise one. Rise color. I actually got some sleep, so I don't need to do my under eyes. Just gonna do this area. That tends to not, it looks ashy if I don't use this red corrector. And when I use it, it actually works well. So let me just blend it. This is my Flawless brush from IT Cosmetics. I love this brush. It's one of my favorites. From foundation, I'm using my Urban Decay Stay Naked foundation. As you can see, I have used it up. And don't do this because it's not very hygienic, but it's not coming out anymore. So I need to do this, and this is like kind of helping, but it's not very hygienic. Don't do it. I'm almost done with it, so I'm not going to be using it after a while. I will repurchase. I love it. This is shade 51 WY. I think that's enough. And I'm going to blend it in. I just love how this foundation looks. It is so nice, so natural. And the coverage is pretty good. It's like the perfect full coverage type of foundation. It covers up so much, but at the same time, it doesn't feel cakey or heavy. So I love this foundation for that reason. For concealer, I'm going to use my MERCIER Flawless Fusion Ultra Longwear Concealer. This is in the shade 3N. I kind of want something a little bit lighter today because my eyes have like a very smoky look to it. This concealer, you just really need a little bit and it goes a long way, but I like this. Don't put on too much because then it will just be a little too thick, but this is a really good concealer. Then I'm just going to use this brush. I don't know if they sell this anymore, but this is from Morphe. And I'm gonna just blend it out. Okay, so I'm gonna do some soft sculpting. And soft sculpting is basically gonna be kind of like a contour, but very soft, right? I'm gonna use my MERCIER powder. This is the translucent powder, but this is the glow powder. And I'm gonna use that to actually just get like a very soft sculpted look. And it's one of my favorite products to use to do this because if you look, it's not super extreme, but it's gonna give you a nice defined sculpted look and it's gonna be soft. It won't be harsh. And I think this is perfect for like everyday glam. If you're into the everyday glam, I like to glam every day. I don't always do this much. Today I'm going a little extra. It's gonna be the weekend, so why not? Telling you, do what you want. If you feel like doing extra, do extra. If you feel like doing a little bit, do a little bit. We all gotta be happy in our own vibe and in our own skin. So just gonna take it upwards. I love using this powder to do the sculpting. It's my favorite. See how soft that is? It's like so soft, but it's there. I've literally sculpted myself. Okay guys, so of course we have to set, and I'm gonna set with my MERCIER translucent powder. This is a mini version. I have the big version, but I like to just like refill this. I don't know, I just like using something mini. And I just shake off the excess, and then I just go in with a small blending brush and I set and blend at the same time. All right, now I'm just gonna do the under eye. I'm just gonna go into this green shade right here. And I'm just gonna, why is this so stiff? Okay, anyways. I'm just gonna use that and I'm just gonna smoke the color out on the bottom. I'm not gonna go super intense with smoking it out, but just enough. For blush, I'm gonna go in with my NARS Deep Throat. It's kind of old, guys. I need to get a new one. but I'm gonna use this one, and I'm just going to go a little intense. I'm gonna do a lot of blush today because I just think this color, Deep Throat, looks so good on tan skin. Don't sleep on this blush. I added some lashes. They're like drying. Just a little bit of powder stippling brush, and I'm gonna kind of like blend all these edges. Go over here and just blend it. For highlighter, I'm just gonna go in with my MAC. This is their Extra Dimension Skin Finish, and this is Show Gold. I just love that pink aura look. And I'm just gonna go ahead and just very gently, very little, not a lot. Just like the most angelic highlighter. So pretty. Look at that, I love it. Gonna go onto this side and do the same thing. And just gently add it, not too extreme, just a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna take this highlighter. I haven't done this in a while, but I'm just gonna take this highlighter right here, and I'm going to do it into the inner corners. I haven't done that in forever. Now that is weird. I don't really like it. I'm gonna put on Kinda Sexy for my lip. I should put on a lip liner, but honestly, I don't feel like it today. I'm just gonna put this lip color on. I think it looks good. Perfect. Okay, guys, so this is the finished look today. It ended up coming out really cute. And yeah,